Welcome back, everybody. I have a few things that I want to hit before we head into the weekend. John, at 84 years old, Ron Turcotte, the jockey who rode Secretariat to a Triple Crown in 1973, he passed away today. So sad news in the horse racing community.
One of the great horses and one of the great jockeys of all time.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. I married into a family that follows horse racing a lot.
That's
so
right, yeah.
I would have never known about Ron Turcotte and his legacy if it were not for them, but
a
sad day. Also, an interesting story. So you remember when the movie came out, Lightyear? It was the latest one that came out, was that last year? And there was the lesbian kiss, and a lot of folks were really, really unhappy about it. Well, it has popped back into the cultural psyche because Snoop Dogg is talking about it. Yeah. And one of the things that was revealed is that, first of all, Snoop by his grandchildren is called Papa Snoop, which I think is hilarious. But Snoop is really not happy about it. He took his grandson to go see it. And he said, I took my grandson to see the movie Buzz Lightyear. He said, Keke Palmer was in the movie. She plays the daughter. And he said, they said she had a baby with a woman. Why my grandson in the middle of the movie like Papa Snoop? How she have a baby with a woman? She a woman? Snoop then had to explain what the situation was, and he was very not happy about it. So, I wish he had talked about it in that cultural moment, because maybe there would have been a little bit more backlash from different communities. Yeah,
well, maybe you didn't know about it until you took it. That moment where you're with the child and you realize something's inappropriate, and what was supposed to be an appropriate movie is a painful moment, and it does make you kind of want to speak out. And, that's interesting. Snoop Dogg is an interesting guy, no doubt about it.
Off of something that we were talking to Defense Secretary Kingsley Wilson when she was talking about the drone programs and all of the R&D and just the research that's going into all of that, and she said that they are prioritizing American-made drones. And I was thinking about all the drones, most of the drones that we are getting nowadays, I don't think DJI. But a lot of the drones are coming from China. And I was thinking to myself, that is so smart. You have to prioritize American-made, because they can embed some type of nefarious
take us down. If we're in a kinetic war with them, it's going to be to their advantage. They know the weaknesses of the product they created, or maybe they embedded a backdoor. Yeah, no, listen, just like the pharmaceutical stuff we talked about earlier this week, we're making America smart again. We're making good common sense choices. Now, you would think someone before the year 2025 would say, why are we using Chinese parts? But they didn't. What did Congressman Weber say?
Let's order
Don't
Abrams
overestimate the intellect of people in Washington, D.C.'s government. Yeah. And I think these are things a common sense person would say. The common sense person why are we leaving our antibiotics with Chinese? But we did. And I think we're getting this common sense approach to governance. And it's going to be a huge, huge difference. Pennywise.
Prior to now, though, no one ever accused government of utilizing common sense.
No,
so there's
I mean, that's what I think. That's what maybe what America is going to remember this period. The time we return to common sense.
Yeah.
A little bit more crow with mustard and mayonnaise on it today. The media finally got Ghislaine Maxwell's transcript, and they were so disappointed because she said there was nothing about Donald Trump embarrassing in any of the evidence. He never did anything wrong with us.
Yeah.
That I think is important. It's exactly what President Trump said. He also said he wasn't a Russian asset. He was right. But I think this will start to end the silly, again, listen, I think everything about Epstein should come out. It's good. But there was never going to be the big smoking gun. And I think now, I bet you the leftist media are going to go somewhere else now.
Yeah, and listen, a cautionary tale to everyone in media that if you're going to use something as a talking point, a transcript as a talking point, make sure you read it first, because I saw a number of liberals. I saw a number of liberals on legacy media channels this morning saying that the John Bolton raid was to distract away from the Ghislaine Maxwell transcript
that
getting
worked out
released.
well, huh?
That did not work out well for their argument, unfortunately.
Yeah, listen, MSNBC. I know they're renaming themselves, but it should be MS Don't Watch. I mean, it's just terrible. I can't watch it anymore.
Yeah. Military recruitment, that was something else that I wanted to talk to the DoD Secretary about, because military recruitment across every single branch of our amazing armed services, they met their recruiting quotas ahead of schedule.
It's amazing.
It has something to say.
Yeah, listen, it's a huge deal. My favorite quote of today, scuzzy journalists is what they call my old colleagues at the Washington Post. And you might not get into next week's briefing. You heard that here first on the show. That was from Kingsley Wilson.
Yeah.
55 million Americans with visa, they're going to get checked out too. That's a big deal this week.
Absolutely. All right, and it seems like Elon Musk might be pulling away from the America Party.
I told you.
A lot of folks.
I knew they would kiss and make up.
I know you did. You called that, gosh,
anyway,
2 or 3 months ago.
2 months ago. It was temporary at best. Yeah.
You saw exactly where it was going. All right.
Behind JD Vance too, which is interesting.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Well, I know where this is going. This is going into the weekend. So we're going to take a few days, and we hope that you do too. And then we will see you back here again on Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you then. Have a great night.